In this tutorial, I am going to tell you about the soil moisture sensor by using esp32 and thingsio.ai cloud. So, what actually soil moisture sensor is? A soil moisture sensor is a device which measures the volumetric water content in soil. It is mostly used in agriculture, landscape irrigation, and simple sensors for garden. Let us see how the soil sensor looks like. This is the soil sensor and it has two probes which has to be inserted into the soil, and this is the this module has 4 pins which are VCC, analog pin, a digital pin, and a ground pin. So it has an inbuilt comparator and potentiometer and some LEDs to show the working of the soil sensor. So the connections to this are the analog pin of the soil sensor is connected to the VP of esp32 module, and VCC is connected to 3V3 and ground is connected to the ground. So let us check the working of this sensor. So this is the code for soil sensor. I am just gonna show how this works. Let's check this values in the serial monitor. So this is the moisture content. Now let's see how we can send these values to the thingsio cloud. So for this, you have to open the thingsio.ai cloud platform and then register. If you are new, you have to register. Registration is quite a simple process. Wi-Fi is on. So this is the registration process. You just have to give your name, your mail address and password and your contact number. They will send a verification mail so that when you access the mail, your account will be activated. Since I have done projects, I'm just gonna log in. This is how we log in into the account, and then to create a new project, you just have to tap on this new project button and then give the project name. I am giving it as project 3. And the next thing is you have to create the device. So the device name can be of your choice. I am giving it as 3. And then the device ID. This is the main part, and this has to be included in the code so that the values which are read from the sensor has to be sent into the cloud, which it tags as a medium. You can enter it manually or by system generated one. And then we have to configure the device. So we have to add the parameter like moist. I am going to add it as moist. and then select. Since the values we got are integers, we all got here integer values, and hence I'm going to select this as an integer, and then select your update. The device has been updated, and now the value here is shown 0 units since no data is being sent into the cloud. So the thingsio cloud has some sample codes for each of these boards. I am using here esp32. I have copied this code and made some changes. The code which it is given here is for DHT11 temperature sensor, which measures the temperature. So I am modifying the code according to the sensor. So this is how it looks. This is the sensor. The changes which you have to make here are your Wi-Fi. Here you have to type your Wi-Fi name, and this is the Wi-Fi password. And the next thing is you have to give the device ID. So the device ID which is there here is and then the parameter here. Already my parameter is moist, so I'm not changing it. And then you have to upload the code. You can select your board, but here my board is esp32 dev kit v1, so you can select which of your board, like you can have an Arduino board or else a Node MCU esp8266 or whatever board. And then the port, you have to select the COM port and then upload the code. I'm going to reapply the code. The problem which I face with ESP32 board is we have to long press the boot button for the code to be uploaded. It does not take automatically, whereas we have to do it manually in order to dump the new code. So now the code got uploaded into the board. Let's see the result. So we are getting the values here. So it is showing 200. Okay, that means this from the server side the values has been accepted. And then for different moisture, for different soil moisture content, we have to read the values from the sensor. And let us check it in the cloud. So our values have been sent into the cloud. So this is the bar graph representation of our cloud. For the graph, what you have to do is just create a graph, and then you can see the moisture content here. This is the value of the moisture. So by this you can evaluate on what areas of application this sensor could be. And then you can create your custom graph by selecting single or multiple values and give the graph name. So let's see the preview of the graph, and then the graph has been created. So in this way you can check the values according to and send the values to the cloud. Thank you.